Working Group Knowledge Exchange Series. This is a part of the One Health Commission and One Health Social Science Initiative. I'd like to start by acknowledging the land, any humans, and any non-humans who are joining us today. I also want to acknowledge the Positive Connections Lab at the University of Saskatchewan and the One Health Commission for making this recorded series a possibility. The One Health Social Science Initiative was formed within the One Health Commission in 2017, and our Human Animal Bond Working Group was formed in the fall of 2024. The group was initiated by myself. My name is Colleen Dell, and I'm a professor and research chair in One Health and Wellness at the University of Saskatchewan in Saskatoon, Canada. Our evolving list of working group members are on our webpage on the One Health Commission website, and we are always looking to recruit new members, so do be in touch. So you see there the onehealthcommission.org, and under there you'll see the One Health Social Science Initiative, and then we are the Human Animal Bond Working Group. The photo shared here is some of the members of our working group. This was our second Zoom call. I think this is around November of 2024. And we have representation here from Nigeria, Ghana, the United States, Canada, Australia, Bangladesh, France, Brazil, Peru, and more. The direction of the Human Animal Bond Working Group is decided collaboratively by all of our members. And here's a working or a draft purpose statement. It says the One Health Working Group on the Human Animal Bond is dedicated to advancing the understanding and recognition of the diverse and dynamic interactions between humans, non-human animals, and the environment, focusing on the mutual benefits and challenges of the human-animal bond through a transdisciplinary lens. A more detailed version of our evolving or our working purpose statement can also be found on our webpage. As you know, or as many will know who are watching in, One Health addresses the complex interplay between human, animal, and environmental health. However, it's been predominantly led by veterinary and medical disciplines, and therefore focusing on zoonotic disease, which many also will know is the transmission of disease between humans and animals. One Health has frequently been overlooked by social science perspectives, such as values, culture, and well-being. And this is why the One Health Social Science Working Group formed in 2017, and now our subgroup on the Human Animal Bond in 2024. One of our first tasks as a working group is to offer a knowledge exchange series to share the various approaches to and understanding of the human-animal bond across our global network. In our increasingly globalized, dynamic, and our complex world, the human-animal bond offers opportunities for sharing as well as gaining new scientific insights. Integrating the human-animal bond with social science theories, social science methods, and intersectional analysis, for example, including social, psychological, cultural, and economic views, alongside mainstream epidemiological approaches, enables our working group, or aims to enable our working group to consider global health risks in a comprehensive way. As an international and transdisciplinary group, we bring together Western science, Indigenous knowledge, lived and living experiences, as well as geographical, cultural, and more than human perspectives and worldviews, all to better address complex One Health challenges. So please enjoy this webinar and be sure to be in contact with any questions or comments on our webpage. And if you want to join our group, you can send an email to me at kisbey@gmail.com. KISBEY@gmail.com. Thank you. Enjoy.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name, like Dr. Colleen said, is Faustina Asiedua Otuel. I am a consultant here at Mishvet Veterinary Services in Accra, Ghana. And today, I would like to present to you my research on the emotional and psychological benefits of pet ownership, a preliminary look at mental health outcomes in Ghana. Today, my presentation is grouped into 4 main sections. Okay, moving on to the introduction. Currently in Ghana, only about 2% of Ghana's 2.3 million individuals with mental health conditions receive psychiatric treatment of any form and support. Moreover, initiatives are underway by the government to improve mental health services at all levels, addressing the significant gaps in care. It is noteworthy that limited resources and stigma surrounding mental health issues hinder access to treatment and support from others. We move on to pet ownership in Ghana. Majority of households here in Ghana own at least one pet, which is primarily dogs, mostly for security purposes and sometimes for companionship. In Ghana, pet management is very, very poor among others. That is, they lack the knowledge, resources, and commitment. These factors contribute to inadequate care of pets. Ghanaians in the rural areas see no reason to spend on their dogs or pets. They have the view that it is a waste of time and also resources. For this reason, they feed them with leftovers and unwholesome foods. Others are also left to scavenge on refuse dumps and marketplaces. Research indicates that regions like Kumasi and here in Accra, where I'm currently located, have significant proportion of dogs which are not confined, 80% roaming the streams and 49% entering neighboring houses for shelter. These unrestricted movements suggest limited care and supervision. We move on to the cultural practices and animal consumption here in Ghana. Unfortunately, in the northern part of Ghana, dog meat is considered a delicacy. Cultural acceptance and traditional practices surround its consumption. This is influenced by migration patterns leading to diffusion of cultural practices. Also, in the southern part of Ghana, there's a strong disapproval of dog meat consumption as it is considered a taboo. Dogs are viewed as companions rather than food. This highlights the different beliefs across the country. It is also widely known among Ghanaians that people of the Volta region considered cats as a delicacy, and then they have a very brutal way of slaughtering it. Moving on, there are many roles of pets in emotional well-being, which includes benefits of pet ownership on mental health. Emotional support mechanisms. Literature has shown that pets serve as a vital emotional support, helping individuals overcome mental health challenges by providing companionship, alleviating feeling of loneliness, stress reduction benefits, and many more. Research has also shown that regular interactions with pets lower stress hormones, increasing bonding hormones, promoting relaxation and emotional recovery during stressful periods. The daily responsibility of pet care establishes a structured routine which can combat depression-related inertia, fostering a sense of accomplishment and enhancing self-esteem in pet owners. The need for alternative mental health intervention. Traditional mental health services here in Ghana often overlook diverse, necessitating the exploration of alternative ways to enhance accessibility and effectiveness for underserved population. Research has shown that stigma, economic constraints, and lack of professionals hinder access to conventional mental health services, highlighting the importance of alternative cost-effective strategies for support. I believe incorporating pet ownership into mental health framework can provide effective support, improve resilience, and foster community connections, addressing these traditional gaps. These are my research objectives. Study design and participant demographics for this research. This study utilized a descriptive cross-sectional design, enabling a comprehensive analysis of the relationship between pet ownership and mental health outcomes at specific time points. This study also engaged a diverse participant representation, a total of 202 participants, including pet owners and non-pet owners, from various demographics were recruited to ensure a balanced and generalized understanding of mental health impact. Participants were recruited through online channels like WhatsApp and also word-of-mouth referrals. Participants received detailed information about the study purpose and procedures, and they gave their consent to fill the questionnaire. The questionnaire was designed upon my consultation with an expert of veterinary practice, my employer at Midget Veterinary Services. To ensure a comprehensive and unbiased questions, I also reviewed existing literature that informs specific questions. Pilot testing of the questionnaire was conducted with a small group of 10 participants. Please, I will kindly let us note that I had no ethical approval to this research project as I did not have access to one. For this reason, I would like us to see this research as a preliminary look on mental health outcomes in Ghana. My data analysis and results. I utilize a reflective thematic analysis and descriptive statistics to identify themes and summarize demographic characteristics. Sample participants were nearly evenly split between owners and non-owners, a percentage of 49.5% and 50.5% respectively. Dogs were the commonly owned pets, followed by cats. 59.1% of non-pet owners had previously owned a pet. Reasons for discontinuation included pet death, lack of time, and then financial constraints. These are my key findings on the pet ownership and mental health. Therapeutic roles of pets in human lives. My study indicates that pets significantly enhance emotional well-being by providing companionship, reducing stress and anxiety, and fostering a sense of purpose. With a percentage of 33.9% of pet owners reporting reduction of stress, 46.6% experiencing the decrease of feeling in loneliness, 41.1% participants reported increased happiness and joy, 13.6% improved ability to cope with loss and grief, 20.3% increased sense of purpose, while 15.3% couldn't pinpoint exact emotional impact. 50.7% of pet owners reported that engaging with their pets fostered social interactions as they frequently participated in community activities, enhancing their social networks and reducing feeling of isolation. 30% admitted that their pet helped them strengthen family bonds, whilst the rest gave reports on increased sense of security. 38.7% of pet owners reported that regular dog walks with their dogs have increased their exercise levels and promote healthier lifestyle. Implications of my findings on mental health practices. Therapeutic integrations of pets. I believe incorporating pets into therapeutic practices can enhance emotional support, reduce anxiety, and foster resilience among individuals facing health challenges. Developing programs about responsible pet ownership can raise awareness of mental health, promoting community engagement and support networks for pet owners. Also, advocating for policies that recognize the mental health benefits of pet ownerships can improve access to animal-assisted intervention in community mental health services. These are some common challenges faced by pet owners in Ghana. Financial constraint on care. The study showed that a cumulative cost of pet care, including veterinary bills and supplies, leading to significant financial stress for owners, impacting their ability to provide adequate care. Several respondents also stated that financial challenges is a significant barrier to owning and caring for a pet. This included the cost of food, medical care, and other necessities. Balancing pet care and responsibilities with work, family obligations creates an overwhelming time constraint, potentially leading to the neglect of pets and owners' guilt. The deep bond of pets increase emotional vulnerability, particularly during illness or loss, implicating the owner's mental health and emotional stability. Pet owners often face distress and financial pressure when managing their pet's health, and one respondent also indicated that she had a PTSD when the pet died. Recommendations for enhancing pet ownership benefits. Implementing community-based outreach programs can enhance awareness for responsible pet ownership, ensuring that potential owners understand the emotional and commitments involved. Establishing partnerships among locals and government veterinary services, as well as NGOs, to create affordable pet options and reducing financial barriers, as well as promoting broader access to pet ownership benefits. These are some future research directions in pet ownership and mental health. Diverse population studies. I believe that we have to investigate more into the mental health impacts of pet owners across various demographics, including age, culture, socioeconomic status, to identify unique benefits and challenges. We could also conduct long-term studies to assess how pet ownership influences mental health over time, including effects of pet loss and new pet acquisition on mental well-being. We can also explore psychological benefits of different pet types, such as birds or reptiles, to understand their unique contribution on mental health and therapeutic potentials. These are some references to my research. Thank you for your time.